I'm not Sean.
I'm not Marcus.
And this is...
Pun-ishment.
So, if anyone who is not watching this, currently Marcus this is his favourite part of his whole life, which is listening to this beat.
I love it.
What happened? I thought
turned off.
I just thought you were reloading it. Hey, everything is okay in Marcus's world again, guys. It's okay. Tragedy is.
Lose the song. But yeah, man, this is Punishment. This is where you guys send in jokes to jokes@howtokillnow.com and we read them out. And we basically, that is it. And I get to listen to my favourite song because it's just a tune, bro.
This guy.
Right, let's get on with our punishment, shall we?
He's like, says that and then soaks it up a bit more.
I love it, bro. I love it. I love soaking it up, man. Right.
Easy.
All right, cool. Let's jump into it. Right. When they buy a toy, it's seen as a bit of naughty fun and quirky. But when I buy a 240-volt Fugmaster Pro 5000 blow-up latex doll with 6-speed self-lubricating vagina, elasticized anus with non-drip semen collection tray, together with an optional built-in realistic orgasm Bluetooth surround sound system, I'm a pervert.
That's great.
You know how much of that we're going to have to bleep out as well. We're just going to... But when I buy
it... I appreciate that. Well, that was...
There you go.
This one is from Ryan Goose in the Philippines. My friend...
Goose means fart in Farsi, by the way, as well. So big up to you, Ryan Fart.
My friend got his thumb accidentally cut off. He was not okay with it. Another friend cut his index finger. I asked where it happened. He said, "What's the point?" Then another friend cut her middle finger yesterday, but she didn't give a fuck. And he's put, "That's it. Much love from the Philippines." Thank you, Ryan.
Man. Big up you, man. This is from Joan in the Netherlands. A man loses his life and reports at the gates of heaven. He's welcomed by St. Peter, who asks him for his name and his date of birth. Once the man has given his name and date of birth, St. Peter opens his big book and looks at the man's file. It doesn't take long for the man to find it, and he starts reading, and he goes, well, just a quick check over this shows that until the age of 23, you've gone regularly to church, but then you've also done several confessions, but then all of this stops, and you've been rarely seen at the church for the rest of your life. Well, there's a good reason for this, says the man, because for the first 23 years, I lived with my parents, and once I started living on my own, I was so busy with studying, starting a career, and having a family, that there was very little time to go for church. Okay, said St. Peter. I see some traffic fines as well and a fight in a bar as well. Doesn't really look too good for you. Did you do anything special in your life for mankind or society? The man answers, yes, I have. Once I was driving on the highway and I stopped at a rest area for quick lunch, and then I saw two nuns trembling in their car surrounded by a group of Hell's Angels. The nuns were clearly afraid that they were going to get hurt. So when I saw this, I didn't hesitate. I jumped right through the ring of Hell's Angels and I stood next to the nuns and I said, listen, the first one who's willing to do any of these women harm has to deal with me first. St. Peter was surprised by this heroic story and goes through his file again. He goes, well, that sounds really good, but I can't really see anything about this story. When did this happen? The man replies, let's see, about 10 minutes ago. I think you read it before. It's a classic.
This one is from Anir.
Big up Anir.
A vacationing penguin is driving through Arizona when he notices that the oil pressure light is on. He gets out to look and sees oil dripping out the motor. He drives to the nearest town and stops at the first gas station. After dropping the car off, the penguin goes for a walk around town. He sees an ice cream shop, and being a penguin in Arizona, decides that something cold would really hit the spot.
Sweet.
He gets a big dish of vanilla ice cream and sits down to eat. Having no hands, he makes a real mess trying to eat with his little flippers. After finishing his ice cream, he goes back to the gas station and asks the mechanic if he's found a problem. The mechanic looks up and says, "Looks like you blew a seal." No, the penguin replies, "It's just ice cream." It's a classic.
Absolute classic, man. I love it. Big up all of my penguins out there and my seals as well, man. Shout out to you, man. Big respect. All right. This one's from Paul. Ever since he was a child, Johnny had always been afraid that someone was hiding under his bed at night. Concerned about his fears, he decided to visit a psychiatrist and explained, I have this problem. Every time I go to bed, I feel like there's someone underneath it and I'm scared. I feel like I'm losing my mind. The psychiatrist responded, come and see me 3 times a week and we'll be able to get rid of those fears. Curiously, Johnny asked, how much do you charge? $80 per visit, said the doctor. After considering it, he said, I'll sleep on it, and if needed, I'll come back to you, doc. 6 months later, the psychiatrist ran into Johnny on the street and says, hey, why don't you come back for treatment? Well, he explained, $80 per visit 3 times a week for a year. It's a lot of money. A bartender cured it for me for just $10. I was happy to have saved all that money, and I went and bought myself an SUV. With a hint of skepticism, the psychiatrist said, oh yeah, is that so? And how exactly did the bartender cure you? Well, he told me to cut the legs off the bed. Ain't nobody under there now. It's so
true, though.
Oh, man.
All right. This one is from Mark Kelly. Big up, Mark. Did you hear about the flaming monkey crap in the Great Fire of London?
No.
During the Great Fire of London, some of the embers started to set fire to the poop in the zoo's monkey enclosure in London Zoo. Out of fear, the monkeys started to throw the flaming feces at the zookeepers. Some of the employees had to be taken to hospital for third-degree burns. Oh, my God.
Wow, wow, wow.
I slightly love it.
All right. This is from Ivan. An Englishman, a Frenchman, a Spaniard, and a German went to see a show. The 4 of them went to see a man on stage. The problem is the stage was a bit high, so they might have had trouble seeing him. So as the man went on stage, he said, can you see me? And they all replied, yes, we see ya. Yes, we see ya.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I've been getting pasted for that Spanish joke as well, you know.
S-O-C-K-S.
That's not how you speak Spanish. But shout out to the Spanish crew and be like, I speak Spanish, technically wrong. Good joke, though.
Good joke.
I like, thank you.
I wonder what my parents did to fight boredom before the internet. I asked my 17 brothers and sisters, and they didn't know either.
Son asks his dad, what is love? Dad replies, son, love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's most likely sheet. And that's from China Girl Keen. Thank you very much.
Oh, dear. A man went into a bookstore and complained, I bought this book from you yesterday, Cowards in History, and all the pages fell out. The sales assistant said, that's because it has no spine.
Did you know that your eyelids are made up of the same skin as your foreskin? That means everyone's a little cockeyed.
Oh, God. Me. I only smoke weed because it stops me dying, Mum. But you aren't dying, me. So it's working then.
Logic. That's logic. Once a year, I send out 1,000 Valentine's Day cards signed, Guess Who? Kiss, 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 kiss. It's a cheap and easy marketing plan for my divorce attorney law group.
I just learned that King Arthur would write a letter to Sir Lancelot, who would send it in turn to each of his knights at the round table. Apparently, they really liked chainmail.
Yeah!
Dad joke alert.
All right, we're going to end this on a low. Did you hear it? Did you hear about the explosion at the clothing store?
No.
There were several casualties. It's horrible.
Let's leave it there, but I love it.
I like it, man. That was another week of
Pun.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. You want to get your jokes in, jokes@howtokillanhour.com. Send them down and we will... Oh, flipping hell, man. I'm messing with the music again. There we go. Sorry. I'm not being professional today. Let's have that from the top. There we go.
Are you okay?
Are
you all right?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just checking in because... Bro,
sorry, Sean. No. Sorry, as I was saying, this was another week of...
Pun.
Okay, everything's all right again in Marcus Bronzy's world.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
Send jokes into jokes@howtokillanhour.com and we will read them out if they're good enough and not too rude because we've had some spicy stuff coming in. Woo! You lot are sick, man. Trying to get us cancelled, bruv. We need to get a bit bigger before we get cancelled, man. Let us get up there a bit first. But thanks for all the love, man. I appreciate you. Big up your shoes and socks. We'll be with you real soon, man.
Thank you, guys.
At House Skin and everything else. Peace.
Boy.